Hi, budgeters and savers. Welcome back to Laura's Loose Change. I am here today to work on my daily savings. I'm going to do my penny a day keeps debt away because I forgot to do that before because I got so excited about what else I was doing with my month ahead that I skipped it. So we're going to do that today and also work on my not 100 envelope savings, but I have a 52 envelope savings challenge I'm doing in here. So I will be getting caught up on that a little bit. And we're going to just jump right in and start with the daily savings. And then we will do the other things because this daily savings is something that I absolutely do every single day, whether I'm making a video or not, because it is what keeps me consistent and motivated to be consistent. So, first of all, our daily edition. I say it's our daily edition, but I guess it's ours because you're watching me and I'm sharing this with you, and I greatly appreciate anyone who is watching my videos, and I would appreciate it if you would also hit the like button and perhaps subscribe. I'm not the most consistent person, but I do try to at least get a video or two out every week. It depends on a lot of stuff, so I do the best I can. So the daily edition from Mary at Hands of Provision. This is what I do. My 3 goals in focus right now are month ahead, my home maintenance, and travel, because I've decided that I'm going to take a couple of trips. And first one is coming up in September, and I'm so excited because I haven't seen my friend in a couple of years who lives in Virginia. So I rolled this D3 die, and you'll see it's number 1, and that's what I use to choose which category is getting the funds, and it is month ahead. So my month ahead category is colored green, so I'll fill in that spot, and I roll a D3 now to determine the amount that goes in. I cut it back a little bit so it fits better in my budget. I am on a fixed income, so $3 is going in there. But like I mentioned in my last video, I'm doing some things to supplement what I have that I can save. So I've been selling some items on eBay, and I've been having a really good time with that and having some success with that. So you may see more of me because I have a little bit extra to save coming in now. So $3 went into the month ahead, and that's very exciting because if you did watch my last video, I made some really good progress with my month ahead snowball challenge, and just gonna keep going with that. So this next one is a roll for your savings goals from Anna Banana Budgets. And the month of July is going to my car maintenance fund. And how we do this is I roll this die, which has different colors on it, to determine which die I roll to determine the amount. And that's green, so for me that is a D3. And $3 is going into my car fund this time. That will be a nice boost. So I sort of rotate when I do my budget every month. I do put a little bit of money into these categories out of my budget as well. So roll for your savings goals gets $3. I'm going to put this 5 in, and take 2 out. So I intend to just switch each month with this Roll for Your Savings Goals and with the daily edition, you may see, or each time it switches, you'll see different categories. Oh, let's put this money back in the bank, because I will just be rotating it around to whatever I determine would really benefit from the boost of the daily savings. So for July, like I said, and this challenge, it is going to my car maintenance. And I did write that in there. Okay. So that is done. And we'll put this away and get out my change. Penny a day keeps dead away. So this is from All Things Kimberly, West Virginia, WV. And when this is totally done, it will save $667.95. So each time I come in here, I count up my change and I mark off whichever space corresponds to the amount of change I have. And then what I've been doing is once it reaches $10, I've been taking it out and putting it into my month ahead. So, you're having a lot of glare on this probably. Sorry about that. But let's see how much change I have today to put in there. I have $1, 25, 30, 40, 55, 58. $1.58 is going into here. Looks like it's going to be the month of June. Yes, look up. June is coming right along, isn't it? I don't really pay attention to the months because I think it was just intended to do this, as, daily kind of thing. But I just do it with whatever change I have. I try to do it every week. Sometimes it waits for 2 weeks, but I save all of the change that I get when I'm out and about. Sometimes I shop with cash more often than other weeks, I also have a feature I have a credit union, and my credit union has this feature that they call it round up. So that whenever I use my debit card, it automatically rounds up the change plus $1 because that's how I set it up. And it moves that money from my checking account to my savings account. So last month, I was able, with using my debit card and that roundup feature, it moved $15 and some amount of change. I don't recall. But it moved $15 over to my savings account. So I'm also saving, in that way. So it kind of varies whether I get that kind of thing or this kind of thing, right? So I'm putting this dollar, let me just take this dollar out now. And I'll put $1 in there. And that 58 cents. So that's what I do. I put the change in the envelope, I buy it out with dollars, and then the coinage goes into another container that I let accumulate until I can put the change into rolls. I roll it up and put it back in the bank. So I have $5 in here now, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this 5 in there. Consolidate that a little bit. And later on, I'm sure I have another dollar in there. Later on, I will come back in, do that, and finish coloring in this spot. That's pretty good. $1.58. Chipping away at that. And now, I have not done my 52 Tinies. Well, I call it Tinies, but it's It's not. It's a mixture. Tinies-Minis. So my 52 envelope challenge, which is, it's kind of crazy how you have to fold the money over in fours to put it in here. I'm going to probably end up taking some of it out because it's getting a little too cumbersome. So what I do is there are 13 pages. Each page has 4 challenges. And so I took a deck of cards. I took all of the hearts out because each suit in a deck of cards has 13 cards. And I pick a card to determine which page to work on. I have only one page completed, so I think that's page number 4. So right now I only have 12 cards in here. So let's pick a card and see what page we'll go on. Page number 9. So 1, 2, 3. Yep, page 4 is done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and number 9. So I only have 2 left here on page number 9. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do a few of these today. And this one, Hello Spring, is from Angela Marie 888. And I'm going to make each one of these circles be worth $1 and complete this one. So $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I did not count my money, but I started out with $36 to play with today. I may have some left, depending on how far I decide to go today with this. And then whatever I don't use today will go on to my next savings challenge that I do. And then I'm going to take this completed card, which happens to also be from Angela Marie 888. And I'm rating on here $4. And then that one is also completed. Whoops. My hand does not function like it used to, so dropping things is not unusual for me. So what is this one? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to pick another card, go on to a different page. Throw that 9 back in there. See, look, all this money's flying out. Okay, another card. Number 10. Okay, next page. Have I gone to number 10 before? Yes, I have. So there's only 3 on here left. So I'm going to roll a D3, and it tells me that I'm going to work on the very first challenge in here, which is super cute. Super cute little girl, imagining. And this is from Mary at Hands of Provision, and each of these little flowers is $1. So I'm going to complete this one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put another $4 in there. See, 4 $1 bills folded over like that makes it pretty poofy. So I'll need another completed one. This is really fun to me because it's gonna totally be, you know, a surprise amount, because each one of these, well, not each one, because this one's $4, but a lot of these are for different amounts. And when it's finished, whoa, a little bit of smearing happening there. So when it's well, look at that. This one was $4 too. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is each page will be worth a different amount. And we'll do that one, maybe 2 more times. Pick one more card here. And it's number 8. So 9, 8. Woohoo! And this one also has 3 left. Going on the first one. If I should be able to get it out. There we are. So this, it says, get in, loser. Trouble don't make itself. And this one came from Kimmy at Kimmy's Corner. And each of these stars is worth 50 cents. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to complete that one with $5. Mark these off. And we get another completed challenge or completed card. And this one is $5. Excellent. And I can put a $5 bill in, so that one won't be so fat. But see, a couple of these are a little bit bigger, so... Alright, what do we think? One more? Okay, one more. Oops. One more. Top one. Oh, 7. I forgot what number that one was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this one I haven't completed any on yet. So I'm going to roll a d4 to choose. And it's the first one. I like to roll ones, apparently. This one's from Vicky at Pink Plum Budgeting. And it says, I don't struggle with anxiety. I'm actually pretty good at it. I can relate. So this one has 12. We're going to make these squares be 50 cents. And finish that off with $6. It's going to be an awesome day when this is all done. I haven't done it every week since I started it, but I do it when I can. Like everything. Right? Oh, I'm very sorry. I just made you hit the camera thing. Alright, $6 on that one, and I think we'll stop here on that today. Oh, please go in. There it goes. Excellent. Alright, so I have not completed a page, so I'm keeping all those cards in there now for the next time. Get in there, monies. Look how fat this thing is. I think I'm going to take the money out and put it into an envelope and condense it a little bit so that it... because the money just wants to fly right out of there all of the time. And give me a moment. I'm going to grab another thing and we're going to work on something else. Be right back. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $16 left. They are nasty bills too, I'll tell you what. So I'm going to put a little bit more money into this Bubbles Challenge, which is from Dawn's Sunrise Budgeting. And I think what I'm going to do, because I fully funded 2 categories in my month ahead, And because I'm not doing a lot of other savings challenges, I used to save $1 per savings challenge that I completed. And now I'm not doing that as much, different savings challenges right now. So I'm going to put $1 in for each one of my fully funded categories. And then I'm also going to roll a die. I'm coloring in 2 circles here and red. I thought it was orange. Silly. So 2 circles here and put $2 in there. And I'm going to roll a d6 to fill in one more circle. D6. Here we are. And look at that. It's a 6. Excellent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there you have it. One more circle. I'll do... I'm looking for a tiny one. There's a tiny one right there. So that's great. $8 more going into this. As you can tell, I have a ways to go before that's finished. Let me just see. I'd like to see how much money I have in here right now. This needs condensing too. So I have 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $61 in there right now. Whoops. And that's something that will probably get randomized. I haven't assigned a category to this yet. And also, I haven't done my map challenge in a while. So, I would like to do that next. This map, when I first started my channel and the cash stuffing, I got this sticker map from the Dollar Tree to make my own challenge because I didn't want to be buying any challenges, because to me that, I had so little to save that I didn't want to spend any of it on buying the actual challenges. So I got this, and I've been putting the stickers of the different states on there, and I roll a die. We're going to do Idaho because it's got that big gaping hole right here. So we're going to do Idaho, and I'm going to roll a D4. Oh, that was super crooked. Can you peel back off? Yes, thank you. Okay, this is difficult for me, but there's Idaho. There. Okay. So a D4 to determine how much I'm going to save for Idaho, and it's $4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which leaves me 4. And I'm just going to put that in there too for another state. Which one? Let's do Louisiana. It's got the little... It's a oil derrick there. There's a lot of oil derricks on the map. I think that's what you call them. I'm not sure. So Louisiana. Look at that. I'm gaining on it. And I'm putting that $8 in there. I have taken some money out of here. Let's see. Yes. I took $70 out of this already when I had to help pay off my medical bill. But I have 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $32 in there now. So I'll come in and condense this envelope too. Eventually. All right, well, that makes me feel really good that I was able to, because I've been selling some things and had a little extra funds to save, now I can hit some of these other challenges. And the next time I am going to start a new challenge, and that will be super fun. So today I have kind of a busy day going to the chiropractor. I have a couple meetings to go to for the community I live in, and it's a beautiful day. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for supporting and watching my channel and offering all of your words of encouragement. I love this community so much. And I am going to leave you with, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, please be kind to everyone and also be very kind to yourselves. Have a great day.